I will say, though, if you open up Grindr while you're down there in Mexico, a lot of straight men on there, a lot of straight Mexicans on there, because they are hustling for their families, okay?
Oh, shit.
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
guess that makes
You have to
sense.
pay them, all right? And they're straight. Now, I know people who will hustle for their family, but would you ever go to those lengths?
No.
Okay, so yeah.
I mean, we might end up behind a paywall on this one. I would never pay to eat a woman's.
Well, if you've seen how they're gifted.
The Mexican dudes have fat hogs.
Sweet Derek, are we live? We are live, coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the Naturals Pod.
Welcome to this episode of the Naturals Pod. As always, I'm Uncle Kyle. Seated on the other end of the couch, the captain of the ship, Sweet Derek, the producer.
What up, Natties? Let's go.
Today, we have a familiar face returning, one of the least shy people on the entire planet Earth, and one of my favorite human beings. Welcome back, Ray Earl.
I am shy. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Hello. Hi.
So you've had a lot going on in life lately, and we need to be brought up to date. So just start wherever you like, and I'm just going to sit here and listen.
So about 2 weeks ago, I had just had it. I had enough, and I quit work. I did.
It's a big moment.
It's a great feeling. I love quitting jobs. Not quitting everything. I certainly have a hard time quitting.
It could be a scary moment too, though, I'm sure, right? Because you're.
Well, I had nothing planned, okay? I didn't plan on leaving that day. I just had a very bad experience in a meeting, and I was like, 40 more years of this? I don't think so. You know, I normally have things like the job that I had before I got this one. I was there for almost 17 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So-
I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
You were doing the doors, right?
Yeah.
Roll up doors. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm not a job hopper or anything like that. So leaving, I was just at my limit. And I've enjoyed a few weeks off. I've done a lot of traveling. That's why I am so congested right now, because Ray likes to travel and get onto planes with hundreds of people at a time and get sick. It's not COVID, I don't think. But I feel...
You start coughing, we're breaking out the masks. God damn it.
But no, and...
If you want to go headphoneless, by the way, you can. You don't have to have the headphones on.
Okay, good, because I want to wear my hat.
Yeah, fuck the headphones.
Okay,
We'll
good.
stay
We're
locked in.
But as long as you can hear us okay? Still?
yes, I can still hear you.
That's
I
fine,
talk
yeah.
loud as shit. He could probably hear me downstairs.
Because I bought this hat on one of my trips. I went to Mexico
It's
City.
a flashy hat. I love it.
And I bought this hat in Mexico. Okay.
I like that. I
Thank
mean,
you.
a hat like that deserves an entire ensemble. You
And
gotta
these
have.
are interchangeable.
Oh, the bands.
How old was the person you bought it from?
He was in his 20s.
Okay, because normally it's like the little kids shilling the stuff on like the tourists
I don't
and
fall
stuff.
for that shit. I don't fall for that shit. When I was in Thailand, I didn't fall for that shit either. No, fuck those kids.
Was that your God damn it. Was that your first time going to Mexico, or had you been before? Because I've only
God.
been once.
Oh, God, no. See, I go to Puerto Vallarta a lot. And I went 7 times this year already to Puerto Vallarta.
Wow, that's a lot. Holy
So
shit.
That is a lot.
I like PV, but this is my first time going to Mexico City.
I remember going to Puerto Vallarta when I was on a cruise 18. I remember the first thing when we docked, just staring at a giant Walmart, and I was like, "We've made it to Mexico."
Welcome to tropical Puerto Vallarta.
Were you in Zona Romantica?
No, I don't know. I think we went to Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, wherever the ship went in. I don't know. What part,
That sounds
you know
like
what I
a
mean?
place where people fuck. Is that what it is? Zona Romantica?
Well, that is the very gay area of Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we went
Okay.
to Cabo or whatever.
So
but yeah.
I'll say this. So Mexico City is, I would say, maybe more like New York City.
Okay,
You know, it's
yeah.
very big.
Yeah, there's a ton of
That's
people.
a bold comparison.
It is very big. Puerto Vallarta is more or less the Las Vegas of Mexico. a lot of partying there. So we got to experience more cultural things.
I wonder if Cabo would be more of Vegas though, because Cabo's like pretty party heavy too, right?
Well, I haven't been there yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you might change that assessment when you go to
Well,
Cabo, but I also respect it.
If my Frontier flight pass goes there, I will go there.
Yeah,
you know?
Cabo is fun. Cabo's fun.
You're like the second person who's told me they're a Frontier person. I have had such terrible fucking experiences flying on their planes.
Well, I will say I have had flights that were canceled, but I purchased the Go Wild Pass, and so it allows me to go from here to like San Diego for $16.
Whoa!
Oh.
So
okay,
that's why I purchased it.
How much is that?
It was $2.99. I bought the summer pass.
So
bad at all.
Spirit to Frontier. Where are we? Are we?
Well, I have flown Frontier more than I've flown Spirit.
Okay, but is it the same wheelhouse? I feel like it's
You know, people talk shit about Frontier and Spirit, but none of their planes have ever crashed. They fly Airbus A320s. They don't fly Boeing. Okay? So while you might have to pay more when you're on the plane for like baggage and all that other stuff, I have always felt safe on Frontier and Spirit.
You have to pay more with the passengers that are on there too.
Yes, you do. You do. You do.
I mean, I just hate flying anymore. When I was a kid, I had no fear. And then somewhere in my 20s, I just couldn't fall asleep. Like, I used to get on a plane, just take a nap, wake up wherever you're going. Now, one little oot, or I feel like I'm dropping, and then it goes straight into panic attack mode, and I'm like, the plane's falling out of the fucking sky. Close the window. I don't want to look out there.
I had some terrible turbulence once, and I grabbed the seat in front of me, and I said, shit, Jesus. And I thought about it. I was like, if this plane is going down, I'm going down with the seat in front of me. So why am I grabbing onto it, you know? But I love flying. I even watch plane crash documentaries on the plane.
I don't like that.
I don't know if you like even if you're going down, just flailing going down. Like you have, I think the natural thing is to grab onto something.
It is.
Anytime Derek is in the passenger seat of my car, he's grabbing the oh shit handle because I like to make driving a thrill. Okay, I need to know right now. Quick question: hypothetical situation. This is never going to happen. We are not speaking this into existence. This isn't some Final Destination type shit at all. If you were on a plane and it was going down and you had a minute before the plane hit the ground, what would you do? Would you call somebody? Would you say a prayer? Would you tell everybody to get fucked?
I would say a prayer and I would close my eyes.
Really?
Yep, that's what I would do. Because at that point, what the fuck else can you do? Okay? Can't do anything else.
If we're going down, I am storming the cockpit because I'm going to watch it go. I want a front POV of us going down.
Jesus. I don't want that vision.
Well, thanks to 9/11, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Okay?
Unfortunately. All right, Derek.
I'm going streaking. No, I don't know. We're all gonna die.
Derek's just naked, tumbling towards the front of the plane like it's over.
I don't want a random dick hitting me in the face on a plane that's going down, okay?
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just kidding. I don't know. That would fucking suck. I don't even want to be in that scenario. That would be horrifying. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
let's
what I
stop
would do.
talking about
Yeah,
it. I feel like that could potentially...
That's what I'm saying. Let's just not even talk about that situation. Okay. Okay.
I flew my first all Mexican airline from here to Mexico City, Viva Aerobus.
That's what it's called?
That's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Did not know they only spoke Spanish.
Got to be a Viva.
So how did that work out then?
Oh,
How did
my
you get
God.
water and anything else?
I'm like, the only Spanish I know is that. That's all I know.
And what does that mean?
And I don't think that's going to help me when the plane going down.
Go ahead and tell him what that means.
Okay.
You could have said it into the mic because I'm going to have to bleep it no matter what because his mic for sure caught that.
No, I'm sorry. That one meant.
There it is.
Okay, yes.
Fuck.
You had a good time though?
I did.
Awesome.
I did.
Mexico,
I did.
I mean, it's kind of hairy down there nowadays, I feel like. But if you stay cautious in certain spots,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is still pretty and awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
it
not
is.
even going to beat around the bush, okay? We're going to Puerto Vallarta. You go to the Zona Romantica. You've been 7 times this year. Is Mexico just where you go to fuck? Like, is that it?
That's where my friends go, and they do a lot of fucking,
I mean, it's a vacation. You should.
I like to buy jewelry.
Fucking
when
nothing
I go.
better.
Okay, I like to buy
you're looking
Mexican
good, buddy.
rings and stuff, and
I like it.
have some very delicious chorizo and everything. So
Okay.
Homemade.
I mean, Mexico City, they have
Native
UFC
chorizo.
fights there and stuff too. It does look like crazy there. It looks intense. Like there's a lot of people and shit there. So, like, what were some of the things you did?
in Mexico City, let's see, we toured a castle.
Oh, there's fucking castles.
There's a castle there.
Oh,
They do bullfighting and shit too in Mexico,
Yeah, I think, right?
Oh, I didn't
I think
see
they'll
any
do
of
the
that.
bull run there. I think too.
Is that a little too rough for you?
I didn't see any of that.
Would you watch that?
I would go see it.
My sister did trimester, semester, I don't know. She went to a weird university that was super expensive in Spain, and she would call me like every couple of days just to check in, because she's in another country. And she called me crying after she had gone to one of the bullfights, because I mean they kill the bull, like.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, I mean the showmanship is them avoiding the bull and like essentially spearing it, like they're like stabbing it with like shit. And then at the end, when the bullfight is over, they kill the bull. The bull's
Yeah, it's
dead.
super shitty. I don't like it either.
Do they get to eat the bull afterwards?
I mean, I would sure hope that they
Okay,
put it,
as long as it's
put it
not going
use.
to waste.
Yeah, I hope they don't waste it.
Maybe
but
make
who knows?
nice hats with it or whatever.
It is pretty brutal, but I respect it because
You and your outfits.
I mean,
They're always great.
Yeah.
Buddy.
if I killed an animal that was trying to kill me, I'd have to have some article of clothing from that animal.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
for sure. Or like a claw or something. Like
yeah.
what was it? The Revenant, when he kills the bear, he has the freaking claws around his neck.
Is that what you would do? You don't want a coat, a hat, a belt, shoes, boots, nothing.
Nah, I'd
You
want a
want
trophy, dude. I fucking won this battle.
With all the animals that I have killed so far, the most I can make is maybe a squirrel hand glove. Okay, because I ran over one day.
I ran over a squirrel once,
Yeah.
and I felt horrible. But it was either me or the squirrel, so
Hey,
it had to be done.
I was in a
unfortunately.
white neighborhood. I was not going to hit that mailbox.
Yes.
Okay, fuck that squirrel.
Me, I was on a single both ways, and there was a car coming, and I was like, and I tried to adjust enough at least to be like, please don't move, squirrel. I'm gonna go right over you, like where you'll be safe. Don't move. And then it just ran right to the tire, and I went crunch, and I went. That ruined my day, dude. I was so sad.
That
over a little
poor squirrel popped and crunched,
Yeah,
and I just
same.
kept
Yeah.
rolling. Okay.
It ruined my day for me personally. I was super sad after that.
Well, if you want to make your YouTube algo super horrifying,
No,
there's
I
this
don't.
guy that wrecks squirrels with pellet guns, and he does like
Why?
super
That's
slow mo's of like
mean. I
headshotting
like
them.
that.
It's on YouTube.
That's mean, dude.
I need to do a PSA to the people. Unless it's a deer or larger, if an animal runs out in the road, you just got to keep going.
Yeah.
You got to keep going. That's just an oopsie, and they're going straight to heaven.
Yeah.
Don't swerve. So.
Maybe we didn't know what his mental health was at that time. Maybe that was on purpose. Okay.
The thing that I'm about to
tired
tell
gathering
you
peanuts.
is 100% one of those, because when I was like, I want to say maybe 21 or 22, a friend of mine, his family had property up in like central Nevada. You're not a native Nevadan, so in case you didn't know, like 90% of the state is government-owned land. It's just a big open desert wasteland. Nevada is low-key kind of a garbage state, other than for our blessed Las Vegas, but
I mean, dude, Tahoe, you're forgetting Northern Nevada.
Okay,
You always
there's
shit
some
on
like
it.
decent
and it's
things
nicer
up
than
north.
Vegas. So
But so it was fun because we could go out there. It's out in the middle of nowhere. They had a shooting range set up outside, quads. So you can kind of go out there and just have a dude weekend, You had to shit in a bucket with a plastic bag in it. They didn't have any plumbing out there, so that was kind of the downside of that. But other than that, it was okay.
yeah, I don't like that either.
So we go up there.
Well, do wipes and a portable dish. I'll be okay.
Yeah, you'd survive. It's like camping.
You just have to be prepared, but there
Yeah.
isn't running water everywhere. Right? If we're gonna travel, you got to be.
Wait, so
able
you're not
to
even
rough
able to
it every once in a
shower?
while.
Oh man, you guys probably. Ooh, that car ride back
Well,
is.
I mean, since I've been unemployed, they've been far and few in between already anyway. So
What? Showers?
I live alone.
No.
No, you gotta still
there's no
shower every day,
excuses.
buddy.
No, I mean, okay.
All right, so how How ripe are we getting? Like, are we going 3 days?
2.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. This is fine.
Okay,
Then.
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
if you're
fine with
going
that.
like 3 or more, then I'm like, ooh, we're concerned for your health.
I mean, I'm not trying to make my own cheese, but you know what I mean.
Me neither.
Okay.
Yeah. There.
When it gets to the point where like you smell your musk, you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
stinky.
You know.
Like if you get nose deaf to the point where you can't go, that's terrible. Like,
I mean, I played some poker with some dudes that haven't showered probably in 4+ days, and it's just like we've had times where they had to ask them to like, you need to go shower. Like,
Here's a dude wipe. Okay, go handle it. Okay.
that was bad.
So we go up there. God, I can't remember, but for whatever reason, we decided to drive back to Las Vegas in the middle of the night. When you get to past a certain point and you're going north in Nevada, it's just a 2-lane highway. 1 lane either. It's dangerous as fuck.
It is. It's
There is no light. None. So my buddy Tommy was driving and he was fucking around and he kept turning the headlights off, which is then pitch black, and he's doing like 90, and I'm sitting there in the passenger seat just like, hey, stop doing that. Hey, stop doing that. So anyways, one time he turns them. I know this is fucking white boy activities right here. You would never. So he does it one time, and off in the distance we could see something. It ended up being a coyote, but we saw something like wander out in the street, and he like I can feel him kind of like, and I'm like, nope. I'm like, straight ahead. Do not stop. Straight ahead. The coyote turns around like it's going to leave the road. Right as we're about to get to it, it just turns around and dives in front of the car, and we fucking smoked that thing. Like, he went,
death.
fuck, and I was like, straight. He kept driving, but then we pulled over. We were in his mom's car.
I mean, that probably fucked it up a little bit.
It was a Dodge Charger. Well, like, just the bottom part of the bumper just all got smacked off because it just immediately, like, but that was scary as fuck. But I don't know if you've ever had one of those like scary life experiences where you have to coach somebody through it because you could tell that they're panicking, and if you don't like intervene, they might kill you all. Like, ooh, that was one of those. But yes, if the animal's small, kill it. And if it's like a deer and up, I mean, good luck to you. You might be in trouble. I don't know.
You'll get some good meat afterwards, at least.
There was no meat left after that thing. Got
Scrape it off of the grill. Okay, I'm all over the place tonight. So. What do we got going on in Mexico? You said you and your friends go down there. They're doing more fucking. I feel like you're lying about the amount of fucking that you're doing.
I mean, I don't, because I'm not with a lot of the randomness of it.
You're a relationship guy.
Ooh, no. No. I'm just not a huge fan of like just random penises.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to be someone you know at least.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah,
I did get a massage though, but
a special massage?
You're staring at me.
I mean, I didn't put it anywhere. I mean, I just touched it, you know. But that's the extent of my sexual activity.
Okay.
And I wanted to go see some strippers too.
Oh, okay.
Puerto Vallarta, you go to Club 69. They have really good strippers.
They did put no creativity into the name of that club. Club 69.
That's what it's
really?
called. It is.
But they got the top shelf Chicanos, dude.
Oh,
Are they
gosh.
ripped?
I mean, if you're sitting down, a stripper will come to you, pull his dick out, and put it near your face.
Oh,
you know?
I'd never go here. This is intense, right? It was so funny because when we came to watch you perform and we were at Queen, I could feel how tight Derek was. He was like, because you met my sister. I've
Yes.
been to a bunch of gay bars. There's really like no uncomfortability there with me, but Derek definitely used to that shit. Was that your first time ever going to a gay bar ever? Really?
That was my first time ever. Yeah,
No, I didn't even
Oh
fucking
my
know that.
God.
first time.
That was just like so vanilla, you know?
Yeah.
It really was.
It wasn't like that bad, minus the dude in the thong was a little much for me. But other than that, it was fine.
Oh, he was a bartender.
I enjoy your
Okay.
performances, though. Honestly, dude, you were hilarious. Your bits
Oh,
were
thank
gold.
you. Thank you.
You had me crying laughing, dude. That
Thank
shit
you.
was glorious.
Thank you.
The TikTok, the TikTok. Oh, dude.
Oh, God, yes.
remember
I
those?
would
Yeah,
love
yeah.
to
Chicken
bring.
flavored vodka.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit had me dying.
Yes.
Dude. That was
Or was it
hilarious,
chicken
man.
flavored whiskey?
It was chicken flavored whiskey.
Whiskey, yeah, with the KFC logo or whatever that shit was.
Oh, God,
that was
yes.
great, man. That was funny. And then Yeah, your picture. No, whatever. We won't give your bit away, but it was really fun. It was good. I like that shit.
Okay, yeah.
You sure it's not COVID?
I'm
Is
sure
that
it's not COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I've never done the massage shit either. I would obviously probably have a small Asian woman doing mine for me. No shade. But I've just heard by everyone that is just an existential experience. It's just great. It's great. But I feel like I would have performance anxiety. Like, wouldn't you be embarrassed if you were going to get a massage?
I'm paying for it. So no. I will say though that I was not quite prepared. Because usually you have some sort of oil or something.
Yeah.
You know, or some sort of massage oil, you know, or whatever. I didn't go down there expecting that to happen. The only oil that I had was my hair oil that I use.
Wait. So this wasn't a legit massage person or place? Because normally
they should have the oil.
They should have that, dude.
I mean, he came to the Airbnb, you know?
Okay. I mean, he's not coming there for a real massage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No fucking kidding, dude. Like,
but you don't even come with the oil? Come
No, he
on,
did
my
not.
man. Come on.
I mean, I definitely
Step up the
came,
game.
but he did not come with the oil. And so all I had was my spray oil. It was a spray. It was a pump spray.
Okay, yeah.
So he's like spraying it on my body and then just like massaging me, you know?
Are you good?
It was best $200 I spent while I was down there.
Okay, well then there you go. As long as you enjoy yourself.
No penetration, no sexual activity or whatever, but just a little handy. I mean, that's all I need to sustain myself, honestly.
Okay. Yeah.
That's all I need.
I respect
all
it.
I
It's
need.
fine.
And I will be satisfied.
I am one of those people that like I am for like pay. I don't think there's an issue paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
I feel like shit should
no.
more legal. Like who cares? It's a transactional
No.
experience most of the time anyway. So
If it's
not a big-
consensual
That's what I'm
between
saying.
adults,
two adults, then yeah,
fine.
Yeah,
You know, no
agreed.
problem whatsoever.
It shouldn't have so much stigma against it. So yeah.
I will say though, if you open up Grindr while you're down there in Mexico, a lot of straight men on there, a lot of straight Mexicans on there, because they are hustling for their families. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I
yes.
guess that
You
makes
have to
sense.
pay them. All right, and they're straight. Now I know people who will hustle for their family, but would you ever go to those lengths?
No.
Okay. So yeah.
I mean, we might end up behind a paywall on this one. I would never pay to eat a woman's.
Well, if you've seen how they're gifted,
The Mexican dudes have fat hogs, and that's better for you.
I mean,
Jesus,
to
we're
look
getting
at,
deep into this.
I have funded a lot of college semesters with pesos and Puerto Vallarta. Okay, you know, Club 69. I am just making it rain. All right, just making it rain.
At least it's cheaper.
It is cheaper, but the strippers in Mexico City were horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. The one guy comes in and he's got two strippers on his side, you know, one on either side, and they're not doing anything. He orders them chicken wings and they're not dancing. I will say though, the chicken wings did smell good, you know.
Do they ever try to hustle you? Because there was this one time that Derek and I went to the Spearmint Rhino here. Speaking of which, like, they just recently closed the Mirage, and that used to be Derek and I's like top go-to spot for underage gambling. We used to go play poker there when
yeah.
we were like 18, 19, 20. And then if we ended up winning a few $100,
Strip club.
celebration time at the strip club. So one night,
Fun.
because gambling is gamble. Do you gamble ever?
If I lose $20 in a slot machine, I'm done for the day.
Okay, so you were better off for that. We are not the same as you. And on this particular night, I think, we had kind of not had the best time. So I was like, all right, whatever. We're still going to look at some titties at the Spearmint Rhino.
These were
We
cheer us
go-
up titties at that point. Like get us cheered back up.
Yeah, make you feel better. This
Yeah.
is why you go. I haven't done the strip club in years.
Yeah,
it's
it's been a
just
long
not
time
for
for
me
me too.
anymore. But we go. So I want to cheer him up. So I find this smoking hot blonde chick. I give her $20 because typically that is like the going rate. I don't know how this goes. I would imagine it's less expensive in Mexico, or is it the same? 20. You said $200. Okay, whatever. It was $20. Typically, this is probably gone up because this was a while ago. But
Inflation.
yeah,
I think they're probably like 40
To the
now.
inflation.
if I had to
But
guess.
like, you know, you can give a girl $20
private
and
dance,
she'll give you a little
$20,
dance
yeah.
right there for a song, right where you're sitting. You got your drink, you're hanging with your boys. It's fun.
It is fun.
So I find this one that I knew he would find appealing. Give her $20. I'm like, hey, go cheer my buddy up. Da, da, da. So she takes it and she goes and walks around him and then walks back to me and she goes, it'll be 100. And I said, ooh, go ahead and give me that 20 back then
she
because I
tried
don't want to do the
she
100.
tried to,
I was trying to get my boy a little lap dance for 20. So she tried to hustle me. So then she's playing cute and she's not giving me the 20. And I immediately find, because it's like, I don't know if the bouncers are just giant, fucking huge dudes at Club 69, but at Spearmint Rhino, like, if you see somebody who looks like a fucking former NFL linebacker, that's your boy.
Well, Frank Mir, legendary UFC fighter, is known for being a bodyguard at Spearmint Rhino. He was one of those door guys, and he is a big fucking guy.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to
that's-
Frank Mir, dude.
That's the guy you're fucking
an
with
absolute
if you're
unit.
doing that, and that guy will destroy you. Yeah.
So I find one of the big imposing motherfuckers. I look at him. He looks at me, and I'm like, I beckon him over. I tell him what's going on. Well, this chick must have had a reputation because he screamed at her in front of all these people, got my 20 back, and I was like, yes. But that kind of like ruined the night.
You Karen'd at a strip club?
Hell yeah, she tried to steal. We had just got our shit pushed in at the
It was
casino.
$20.
Karen, dude.
But still, we're
20 is 20.
Yeah, 20 is 20 though. You can't let someone
Now
steal
I don't
your
give a
shit.
fuck about 20. I could show you a $240 piece of cardboard. I didn't pay that much for it. I actually pulled it out of a pack, which was super exciting and awesome, and you don't understand it at all because you're not like a gambler like me. But fuck that. Fuck that. She was trying to just
It's
take my
principle.
20.
It's not really being a Karen at that point. It's principle.
That was being a Karen. You could have let that $20 go.
But I didn't.
No, you did not.
And she got kicked the fuck out of there, and it was a beautiful, wonderful thing. I won twice.
I almost got kicked out. Well, how much did you lose?
Like probably like a couple $100 at that point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were like still teenagers, or like 20, maybe 20.
I mean, my
or
biggest,
no, to go in there, we had to have
my
ID
biggest
21.
loss, like I think I was 20. It was a $12,000 pot, and I broke my car keys in the parking lot afterwards, and there was no fun time after that.
You lost?
Yeah, so I used to play like pretty high limits. I played 10, 20 no limit, and I turned $1,500 into over $6,000.
No.
And
Just
I sat
do
at a
the
table.
whole. Just do. Have you ever played poker?
No.
No. Okay. So this shit is insane. He was playing with a guy who's an internet, an
name's Elke.
online pro. I'm just giving you a little intro, and then you can take over.
Yeah.
But anyways, these people that play poker online are fucking. I mean, gambling is gambling. I used to do it obsessively, and then I got tired of dumping my money down the drain, and I stopped doing it based on that principle. But I mean, the people that play online, they're gamblers.
Yes.
Like, they're willing to risk and take risks rather than play more methodically and try to play with skill and win that way. So he gets into a big pot with this guy. Go.
Yeah, so basically, just backtracking slightly, I bought it for $1,500. I ran it up to $6,000, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna leave soon. This Elke guy was at a 1-3 game waiting for a seat in this game, and it was known that he was down over $100,000 over the weekend. So
I was there for this too, and I was sitting at the table that he was at before he got to Derek's game, which was like a smaller game where you buy in for, I think the cap was $300.
Yeah, and he was
But he
taking
was
a
going
1K
all
chip
in
and just going
every
all in
single
every
hand.
hand with a 1K chip. Every hand.
And he was rinsing this Chinese dude. This Chinese guy kept wanting to gamble with him, and he was getting fucked. Not in a good way.
This dude was also
either.
very lucky. So basically, like, to get a long story short, he hit in the poker world runner. So there's 3 cards that come on the flop and then a turn in the river. I flopped a straight. It comes perfect for a backdoor flush. He had 5 high on me, and we ship it in on the river. It's a $12,000 pot, and he turns over for like 5 deuce of clubs or something when I flopped a straight, and I'm just like, okay. And I'm just numb at this point, and I just get up, and I'm like, no, I just got fucked like that out of $12,000 pot. And I remember just walking to the fucking
It was a
garage
dark day.
and
That
just
was like the
taking my car
angriest I've
keys
ever seen
and just
Derek,
went,
dude.
and just fucking boom, exploded them. I had an alarm. It was probably like my lowest point ever in gambling. But I have had some high points, but that one was brutal. That one did not feel good.
I didn't understand a single word you just said. Okay, you sounded just like those flight attendants on Viva Aerobus. Okay.
Well, all you need to know is that I lost basically a $12,000 pot, so you can still comprehend that.
But your buy-in was $1,200. So
15. So I lost $1,500, but the potential to win 12.
Okay.
Look at it, people.
But
this is the difference between a gambler, I'm including myself in that, and a non-gambler. And this is a gambler trying to explain like to a non-gambler why that shit hurt.
Okay.
Ray, if you took $100 bill and put it in a Megabucks machine and won 10 million and then you lost all of that, would you say I lost 100 or would you say I lost 10 million?
I would say I lost 10 million. Okay.
See? So it's the same concept.
Okay, I would say I lost 10 million.
Understand. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
But I would not put $100 into the machine to begin with.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's
fair.
smart. That's better for that's
yes,
way better.
I've had friends who have lost $5,000 going gambling, and I'm like,
yeah, I've done that too.
How?
I've been there.
Like you took out $5,000 or $4,500 of your own money.
Yeah.
I think my biggest torch, I want to say, actually I might be kind of close to you. I might be in that range. I want to say it's like 2,000, maybe 3, but it hurts. You find out some dark things about yourself when you just dump and you get nothing. It's not like you were I'm gonna buy those shoes I want, or it's not like you like splurging on something that you actually get. It's like you going, I'm going to spend this money on a wish and a dream that I'm going to become a millionaire because I'm a super good gambler. And then you get nothing. And it's just like,
nothing but shame.
I'm delusional and this hurts. Like, ooh, fuck.
When I say I lose $20, I lose $20 in the penny slots. Okay. That's my game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't do the poker.
But I mean, when I played poker.
Or the craps.
I played the 10K main event.
The spinning wheel thing.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah, I mean, I used to play, like I said, for high dollar amounts. So I mean, the thing is like at some point, if you gamble, like $20 isn't a thrill. Like I wouldn't gamble $20 because it would mean nothing to me. It would be like telling you to go gamble for a penny, and you'd be like, why? Same concept. That's just reality.
I guess that's why they call it gambling.
Yeah.
Then. Okay.
At some point, there's a threshold where it's just like, I need to feel something, and $20 doesn't make me feel.
You're going to be that motherfucker in the scooter, just going around all of the penny slots. Boom, boom, boom. That's mine.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with slots too much anymore. Like the penny slots. I used to fuck with them, and then another terrible story happened, but I won't get into that one another time. But that was annoying. He was with me
just to put this into perspective, I'll lump myself into this. I've just changed my degeneracy. I told you we're doing have you ever heard of Magic the Gathering?
Yes, the card game.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So we're doing that. That is another form of gambling essentially. Now they really have turned it into a heroin-like substance in the form of cardboard cards.
Okay.
Because some of them are worth a lot of money, and we recently started buying them and opening them.
They put like special cards you can pull in the boxes.
Matter of fact, let me show you this. So this one, I don't give a fuck. I'm proud of it.
Such a nerd right now.
So this is one of they're constantly coming out with new sets of these. Like they'll release like 150 to 200 new cards. This is the most expensive one in the most recent set, and tell me that doesn't look cool as fuck. Look at it. Look at it in the light and stuff too.
Like as far as the colors.
Ray's gonna be like, how much is this? Like, what the fuck? It's cool looking though, right?
It is.
I mean, it also has something to do with what the card actually does, because some of these are playable. I would never play.
Rick Glassman would love this shit right now. Comedian Rick Glassman, he's like big into the Magic the Gathering.
When we get on Rick Glassman, I'm going to bring some whatever heat I pull, and I'm going to show it to him. But anyways, how much would you guess that is worth? I think I already told you earlier. That's over $200 for this little piece of cardboard and glitter and.
I get it. Okay, if it's something that you love, I definitely get it, because I put together a GoFundMe for a Superstar Christy Barbie doll from 1976. Okay. So I get it. You have
the collectibles. How much is the? Say it again. It's a Barbie. What's it called?
Superstar Christy.
Superstar Christy from 1976.
And I paid $500 for her.
Oh, you have it. Okay.
Oh,
cool.
yes.
Oh, awesome. Is it in the box still?
Yes.
You're gonna
nice.
send me a picture of that, and I'm gonna put it in the episode. Is it minty? Like, is the box in really good shape?
the box is
and
in good
it's
shape.
Okay,
new?
see,
I need
I
to
respect
see it
that as
then.
a
I love
collector. Though, I love that.
Yeah.
Me too. Like, cause I will straight up be honest. I collect Star Wars and have like shit like that too.
Oh, yeah.
It's just fun. It's a little bit of your childhood and whatever.
Yeah, I love
Whatever.
collectibles.
Yeah.
I put together a GoFundMe for it.
I mean, that was. Yeah.
Did you reach your goal?
I reached it far enough to where I could put my own money towards it.
Enough people donated to where I
respect it.
decided that I need to do this for me, and I'm doing it. Click buy.
And
Thank you
this
so
was
much.
5 years ago. Okay.
I mean, that could end up being worth more though. So you never. It could be a good investment, and you know it's something you love and you wanted. So
yeah.
treat yourself. Sometimes we live once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no kids, so I live every day. I
Yes.
don't just live once. I live many times, and I treat me. And
Oh, well, right now I'm looking at a fashion photo Christie from 1977, and she's like $1,800.
ooh, boy,
The Barbies are cheaper because they're white, but the colored ones, the black and PJ, which is the Mexican one, they're more expensive because they're more rare.
How'd you feel about the Barbie movie?
Oh, I hated it.
Oh, what? I thought
I
it was
like it.
actually great.
I didn't like it.
Oh,
Why?
Why not?
Oh, it had a message. I just wanted to see some fun Barbie shit, you know?
But it had that too. You didn't think the opening scene was great?
What was it again?
The opening scene is like showing like she's
I
in the
cannot
shower.
fucking believe that in
water,
2024,
the
two
Barbie
straight
house,
white
and she's down the
motherfuckers
slide.
and one gay black man are at odds over Barbie, and it's not the way that you think it is. Like, this is fucking insane. I can't believe it.
I am surprised. I thought
Explain yourself, though. We both really enjoyed
we
the movie.
went into it
and now
thinking
I
we
need
were
to
going to
fucking
hate
know.
it, and we watched it as a joke, and then I came out of it like, I actually enjoyed that movie.
It was just boring to me. I was really rooting for the Kens, honestly. I wanted them
love
to
that.
win.
The Ken's is hilarious. I love that.
Welcome
Ken
to my
enough.
dojo, Mojo
Mojo
Yes,
Casa
yes,
House. Let's go.
House.
Yes.
Yeah, that was great.
Yes. Yeah. No. I did not like the Barbie.
I know what you mean, though. It was like very preachy, but I think it was satire. I don't think it was meant to be like as preachy. I think it was meant to be satire. If you take it as like as preachy as it is, then like yes, but it wasn't. Oh, okay, well, whatever. We did a Barbie review. Go check it out.
Yes.
That's an older episode. We did a review of the movie.
Yeah, I'll throw a little picture of that up here. That's a little treat for you.
But that surprises me. Yeah, I would have thought you liked that, but that's cool. Yeah, we all like collectibles.
I do.
Collectibles are fun.
I do.
Yeah.
When I moved here, I had to get rid of a lot of collectibles.
Yeah, mine aren't here currently right now.
I when I was in where was I? I was in San Diego a few months ago.
Love San Diego.
I bought what is it called? It's a Tom of Finland doll. I was drunk, and I shouldn't have purchased it.
Is this the Tom of Finland store that it's at? Look that up. I don't even know what that is. Look that up.
Have you gone to Comic-Con?
I might even pop up and like throw that on this.
Because Comic-Con's in San Diego. And that's
What does
really
this doll look like?
Tom Finland?
Tom of Finland.
Love Finland.
Is this related to Barbie in any way, or is this its own
Okay,
thing entirely?
Look it up on your phone.
It's this guy, Finnish artist, and it's like two penises touching.
Yeah.
Show it to me. Show it to me.
Oh yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
How much did this cost you?
Well, I bought the doll.
Oh, there's a doll.
There's a doll.
Okay.
Look that up.
Tom of...
Now I'm in there. We're doing deep internet research, people.
Oh, okay. It's not that much. Oh.
Then you looked up the wrong one.
I mean, there's one
dude.
for $350.
Yeah, I paid $200 for it. You know.
Yeah, there's one for like 100, 150. I mean, yeah, he just has he's a giant action figure wiener.
And they're interchangeable. It comes with a set of dicks. So there's that one, and then there's an uncut one, and then
The face it makes too.
oh yeah,
dicks for every occasion.
and then if you just leave the dick off, it's trans, you know, and it even comes with little condoms for it also. So there's a little condom for the little dick also.
It's hilarious.
Hold
He's got all the
on.
wardrobes too.
Is the condom come in a little package
Yes,
that you
it
have
does.
to break? Have you opened one of
No,
them?
I didn't open it. I didn't
Keep it
open
collectible. You
Yeah.
can't open
You
them.
can't open it.
Can't open them, then it loses its value.
hilarious.
Yes.
You gotta
Yeah.
keep it fresh.
Yes. And then I went to when I was in Mexico City, I found little sombreros, you know?
Yeah.
So now he's sitting on my cabinet with a little sombrero.
Have you gone?
So,
Have you gone to puppetry of the penis?
No.
Oh, okay. Because Josh
I refuse to do
he
that.
refused.
And
I kind of intrigued.
like
I'm kind of intrigued to go watch it.
you don't like to look at dudes' asses at a gay bar, and yet you're gonna go watch two grown men
because Josh
play
Wolf
with their
talking
dicks
about
for
it,
like
turning
90
dicks
minutes.
into a hamburger sounds insane. What? How do you turn a dick into a hamburger?
Dude, okay, I might have to bleep this entire thing.
Wait a minute,
that
do
I'm
you
about
actually
to
see
say.
the penises on stage?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
They come out totally fucking naked, and essentially it's like shadow puppets with your hands,
but with their wieners.
They use their dick and balls.
well,
But they make like art, like hamburgers and crazy stuff.
I am fucking blown away that you are intrigued by this. Honestly, I can't even lie to you. Like, that is shocking.
that is pretty fucking weird. Okay, but you, okay, whatever. You know, it's art. I did have a friend though. There was a bar back in Phoenix where I lived, and for whatever reason, there was a talent show, and one of them took a $5 bill, and another friend took a shot of tequila.
Ooh, I don't like.
So is that what the puppetry of the penis
Christ.
is?
Oh my god, no.
Okay, well I don't. All right.
Imagine. Have you ever been at an Applebee's and there's a balloon artisan with that pump, with the
Oh yeah.
and they're like twisting and they make a puppy. If you're like a real asshole, you could be like, make me a bicycle. But they make things out of elongated balloons. Okay?
Now
Are you with
imagine
me?
penises coming together and making
instead
a
of
bicycle.
balloons. I mean, it's not a. There's no fucking way that they do a bicycle.
What if they do, dude?
I'm not gonna watch it to find out.
I mean, is it a solo thing or do
No, I
two
think
of them
it's
get
two. I
together
think it's two
and
guys. I think it's
intertwine?
two guys.
I'm not gonna watch it for that reason.
Josh Wolf said that these guys put their penises in such unique ways. You're like, how is that even physically possible to make your penis go in that way?
Those sound like guys who are getting no pussy. Okay, because I mean, if you are sitting at home, figure out what can I do with this,
Yeah.
and that's the best you can do. You are getting no pussy.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you into the vault of Uncle Kyle. When I was a young man, when you were a young man, on HBO and like Showtime, they had like the late night. They had real sex.
sex, yes.
I'm gonna have to bleep that. I'm a tad and work for
They had
myself.
the taxi
But
confessions.
Yes.
They had this shit has been around for so long that I remember that these two fucking weirdos playing with their have been around for so long that I remember seeing that, and even at a young age I was just scarred. I was like, stop doing that. Stop doing that, because they like twist it around. They're like, yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
No, I'm sorry, I won't go see that. Okay,
Okay,
okay.
that's fine. I'll find someone else.
If you go,
I'm going. I want to see it. I don't know why I want to see it, but I want to see
But you know, okay. So you'll go see the guys playing with their penis with the penis puppetry shit. When I went to Thailand, I went and saw the ping pong show. Okay, because I wanted to see, you know, them pop the ping pong balls out. Okay, so I guess I get it. Okay, I was being judgmental. I apologize. Okay,
Dad's not going to enjoy watching this one, but I have to ask, did they like put multiple ping pongs in, like a magazine and a gun, which you and I have gone and shot together?
Well,
or was it one at a time? Was it a single loader?
Well, I will say I did not actually see them pop the ping pong balls out. I might have missed that part. What I did see was a woman pull a razor blade out. And carve a piece of wood. And then another lady put a straw inside and queefed out birthday candles on a birthday cake.
I thought you were gonna say bubbles. And that was so much more worse than bubbles. Oh God!
I was there for 10 minutes, got what I needed to see, and I left. My boss at the time, he told me, make sure you sit in the back because they'll try to pop them in your mouth.
Oh God!
But, you know, it was Thailand, and I guess that's the only way you can know if those were actually real pussies.
And this is why I like staying in America, because, like, I know that there's weird, horrible shit here, but it's not anywhere near me that I'm aware of, so...
I would suggest, honestly, that you go. You know, Thailand was a lot of fun.
I heard it's very beautiful there.
It was.
Okay, all weird sexual showcases aside, Thailand is a jungle country, and they have large, like, bugs. It's very humid.
So does Australia and other places.
out. Never been to either one. Fuck them. I'm never going.
Yeah, we went at the height of their monsoon season, and it was very fucking humid.
Yeah.
Very
Did
humid.
you just wear clothing that was made out of, like, tiny, thin sponges? Because
I would stand outside and I would just be wet for no reason. You know?
Yeah, I don't like that.
So much baby powder, I was just making ass biscuits. It was just ridiculous.
You were like LeBron James with the clap, but with your butthole.
God.
or the cheeks,
Butt
dude. You
cheeks,
get
yeah,
clapped
butt
your butthole
cheeks,
with the cheeks.
cheeks,
Like,
There's a
that's what
picture
I'm saying.
on my phone that my friend sent to me. I had on red satin shorts. I don't know why. And he said, girl, look. And then it's just a big patch of white powder on my ass. I was like, it's humid, okay?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
this is anti-chafing type situation.
I just remember what's The Beach with Leo DiCaprio. I remember that movie. Wasn't that based out of Thailand? The Beach. That was a crazy movie. You guys remember that movie?
I don't think I've ever watched that. I know what you're talking about. Never watched
It's a wild
it.
movie, but
Wasn't there like people like getting shot and murder and violence and other things that YouTube doesn't want to hear come out of my mouth?
not like too crazy. I mean, there is like a twist to it, but it's not. It's more of like this dude that escapes getaways and gets involved with these weird people, and someone dies from a shark attack. And
What I will say, what I appreciate about America when I go out of the country is the FDA, building code enforcement, because nothing really was to code. It was to their code.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's why.
yeah, the
unfortunately, those
majority
things
of other
happen.
countries are
Yeah.
garbage.
I mean, power lines at eye level. You know.
Oh shit.
You go to a grocery store and it's just chicken parts just in lukewarm. You know, I took a typhoid shot or whatever before I went.
Yeah, because mosquitoes. And stuff.
We went with a friend, and his goal was to eat every street food vendor.
Ooh, pass. That's like it's taking a gamble. with
Well,
that.
so that's what I was gonna say about going to Mexico is when I went there, we went to this was like a Mexican Riviera cruise. We went to Ensenada.
Oh yes, I've been there.
And La Bufadora,
Uh-huh.
which is the blowhole, which sounds sexual, but it isn't. It's a natural thing. La Bufadora. They had a market there, and I still have some of the shit. I have a bullwhip. I have a leather hat, because every time you would buy something and it was so inexpensive,
What are you, fucking Indiana Jones?
they would. Yes,
What do you
I
plan on
am.
doing with that whip?
Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, 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 dun. If you could wield any weapon efficiently, wouldn't a whip be so badass? Harrison Ford made the whip.
And so did Massa.
So-
We're not getting into that, okay? We're not getting
You have
into
to take it
that,
to a fucking
okay?
negative place. Jesus.
No, I'm taking it to a real place.
Okay, fine.
Indiana
All right.
Jones is not real, but those whips and roots were. Okay.
Okay, no whips. But anyways, I bought a bunch of shit that I didn't need, because every time you bought something, which was insanely cheap, they'd give you a shot of mezcal or tequila. And then also, you're working your way through the vendors, buying a bunch of worthless shit that you don't need, and you get a delicious smell of a little roadside taqueria who's going to make you some street tacos. So you're immediately like, give me 5 of those. And then you're shitting the most violently you have in your entire life for 3 to 5 days. The sorest your little bumhole will ever be, ever in your entire life, and regret.
Why would you
Regret.
ever trust those tacos?
I was drunk off tequila and mezcal, and I had bullwhips and leather hats. I was having a fucking great time, Derek. Like,
Was it worth it?
I don't remember the pain of that anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and say yes. It was absolutely worth
Well,
it.
I will say, as many times as I've gone to Puerto Vallarta, I have eaten a lot of those street tacos. Never had a problem. Delicious. Delicious.
I feel like Puerto Vallarta is a little more regulated than Ensenada because there were some areas, because we got bussed in and out of the market, and then we had to go through town, which was like the nice part of town, and that shit looked like a part of war-torn Iraq, and I was like, ooh, get me back on the boat.
I mean, you're getting close
safety.
to Tijuana there. Ensenada is not that far from Tijuana.
Well, parts of I think it was Puerto Vallarta. We did like a Jeep tour, and like we went in through the city and stuff, and that was where it's like, oh shit, there is a rude awakening of like, their windows are covered by a blanket, and it's just oh fuck, it's intense. But you know, it is fun. So
but I also grew up in Michigan and Detroit, so I mean, okay,
it's pretty rough. I remember the first time I went to Michigan when I visited my grandparents, and there was a white dude walking down the street with a baseball bat with nails on the tip of it, and I was like, "Oh, this is fun. I'm so glad."
Well, you know, Detroit's coming around.
It is. That was a long time ago. That was when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I had some friends who purchased some rental properties there, and if there's a white woman running down the street at night, you know, it's safe, you know, so.
Running down the street at night,
jogging.
There we
Let me clarify, okay. Running and jogging are different. I get it. Okay, yes.
No, I'm sure it's gotten better, and like the sports are kind of getting big there, and they're trying to revitalize that city. I mean, the parts I went, it was kind of outside of Detroit, but it was pretty. Like they had cool moments. I mean, damn, I would not go there in the wintertime. That was the most brutal cold I've ever felt. I remember walking out, getting hit in the face, and it felt like your face is on fire.
If I don't receive a job here in Vegas, that is going to be the last place I would want to go back to. You know,
are you thinking about potentially moving?
Oh, I'll go wherever a job. I have no roots here, so
fair. Well, we'll miss you, buddy.
Oh yeah, I'll miss you.
No, fuck that. Don't leave. Stay, stay, Ray. Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to get into, because we didn't really have the opportunity to do that in the last episode because our relationship was so new. But now we kind of know one another, and I just gotta say, you're one of my favorites, Ray, because you're always funny. You always have something that's brand new. You don't sit on the same material for too long. Like you're constantly trying to, and you draw all of the things from your life experiences and just make something funny. And I fucking love it. So what are we doing with comedy? Like, what are the future plans for comedy?
I will say I went to Austin, and I've been to Chicago, and I'll say, those scenes, you can see the hunger in people's eyes for comedy there. Yeah. And okay.
Like how you fucking whispered that.
Yeah. Because
I'm gonna crank it.
Look, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that we've had on this podcast that we love. I consider friends, and there are funny people out here. But I agree 100%. The level of hunger and the people that are really trying to make it a career compared to people that are just doing it to hang out and another hobby. And
you have to want it. Me and him are working so motherfucking hard at this podcast. So what you just said resonates with me on a deep level. And like, I know that you're one of those people who is hungry, but also someone who is just like naturally gifted at doing this. Like, I'm not trying to kiss your ass too much, but also I'm going to do it anyways because you're fucking great, Ray.
The community talks very highly of you too, for whatever that's worth. They do. They bring up your name a lot, even in outside conversations. Your name comes up a lot. So, in a good way, like that you're funny.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna shit on you, community, and also
what
give
did they
you kudos.
say?
That you're funny. That you're funny. That
got nothing to lose right now. Okay.
No.
It was a compliment, not a shit starting thing. Truly, they think.
Yeah. Be loved throughout, and like I said, like. I know it seems like I'm laying it on thick, but
I will say
genuine.
though, yeah, I do try to do new stuff as much when I go out, only because I get bored with my material. So, I mean, and I do draw inspiration from. I've been telling this new joke, and it coincides with my trip to New York, and it was around Pride, and I said. You know, and everyone's cheering, woo, and I was like, it was creamy in the middle, a little crunchy on the outside, and I'm like, it was a bagel with cream cheese, okay, and because they put too much cream cheese on the bagels, and you know, when you sit there and you squeeze it, and the little cream cheese comes up through the middle. You lick the hole, and then it comes out the side. You turn it vertical, and you lick it. I'm no longer eating the bagel. I'm eating the bagel out, okay? And I'm like, you know? And so just sitting there eating that bagel, you know, that was inspiration right there, you know?
Love it.
And it's one of my favorites to tell.
You
that
truly
one is
got,
a banger.
Yeah, you truly got, like, when I went and saw you perform, you truly got hard, genuine laughs from me, and it was. I
thank
believe
you.
that you're just a great performer and you're hilarious. So.
Thank
And
you.
you're a friend of the pod, so we're so happy to have you
Thank
back on.
you.
So
Thank
thanks for
you.
coming
Thank
and
you.
giving us your time again.
Thank
It's
you.
been great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Send us off, right?
Well, I was just going to hit a little pause. Do you anything you want to plug or yes, no,
Any
yes,
dates,
no?
anything
You good?
exciting?
I can't believe they missed. I can't believe they missed.
Yeah, I
can't
was thinking
believe
about
they
bringing that up,
missed.
but they didn't really come in. But yeah, the Trump shooting, that's fucking wild.
Wow.
Sadly, someone else took the bullet and died.
Yes.
Not Trump.
Yes. No. But
It was a lot of shots, too.
I will say though that there was an Instagram account that said that truth that you could turn anything into an album cover, and it's Trump like this with blood in his ears like this. I was like, that makes me want to vote for him.
It's
Just that
it's
right
a powerful
there.
picture.
It's a powerful picture.
I mean, Biden can't even make it down a flight of airplane
No,
stairs, and this
no.
dude's taking bullets to the ears.
Yes.
So
Okay. That right there just swayed me. Okay.
all the people that hated Trump now, like, he's our he was already going to win. Now he's like, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, he's definitely going to win now.
President Trump. That's our new
All
Felon
president.
right,
president.
super political at the end of the episode.
Yes.
Nobody in this room is wearing a red hat.
Yes.
Please don't cancel us.
Nah.
But yeah, thanks for coming back. If
Thank
you
you.
don't move out of Las Vegas, perhaps you'll see Ray again. And if you do move away, I'm going to fly out somewhere with a camera and take a hostage style interview podcast of you.
Get that Frontier Go Wild pass.
If it's still $2.99.
Yes.
Anyways, as always, I've been Uncle Kyle. That's my man, Sweet Derek. This is our friend Ray. We'll see you on the next one. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Send us a physical letter in the mail. We need to set up a P.O. box. That doesn't exist yet. Don't try to send us mail. Emails only. Electronic communications only. Thank you. I love you so much. Good night. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Naturals Pod. Please remember to follow us on your Twitter and Instagram accounts at the Naturals Pod. Do you have what it takes to join the Natty Nation? Like and subscribe to find out.